Latondras is with these guys. Before we talk about the money, we've got to look at Kaysen's boots here. 10-month-old Kaysen, check these out. I'm putting the microphone to them like they can talk. Hi, Kaysen. All right, Lou, we have two huge groups in here. Are we okay with the fire code? Are there too many people in here?
Hey, today the things just go, you know. Well, first I want to mention our T-shirts. We asked the 6th graders at Ekron Elementary School to offer us some designs for a T-shirt. Riley Prevento designed our shirt, and it says, "We don't just fight FARs." And I don't know what Riley knows about firefighters, but when somebody calls 911, you know, if it's a crime, they call the police. If it's a medical emergency, they call EMS. And if it's anything else, a tree in the road or a cow in a hole, they call the fire department. So we don't just fight FARs. And we also collect money for the WHAS Crusade for Children.
What do you do with the cow in the hole?
We usually wind up dragging it out. We haven't had one of those in a while, but we want to recognize Riley, and we gave him one of our Crusade shirts in appreciation of his work, and we thank all the other students there at Ekron who submitted a proposal for that. We also thank the Ekron Grocery for the help that they gave us with the Crusade. Now, Kaysen, if he gets a little rowdy, he's been here since 7:45 this morning.
He's like Jerry Lewis.
Yeah, he was on the 5th runner-up on the baby calendar, and their work to get him on the baby calendar was $850 of our total. I'm going to let firefighter Danny Latondras read some donations, and then I'll get in memory ofs.
All right.
Okay?
All right, Danny.
Hello.
Hello.
So I'm going to start off with $200 donations. Stats Towing Incorporated, S&M Riley. $100 donations, Alfred and Lisa Flaherty. R&L and AA Cadwell. Ermin and Cheryl Durbin. Jimmy Lee Chapman. James and Diana McGar. George and Mary Beth Hubbard. Virginia Claycomb. $50 donations, Cheryl A. Vanover. Paul and Carol Poole. Stephanie Stiff, Michael and Margaret Bennett, Earl and Fran Vaught, Stephen and Julie Owens, Jonathan and Rebecca Embry, R&R Farms, Francis Roderer, Eugene and Debbie Hardesty. $40 donation, John and Kathy Sipes. $25 donation, Winnie Morgan, Sarah Toney, Corey and Amy Dawson, Dale and Molly Janes, Nancy Shacklett, Linda Burchett, Michael and Robin Terry, Howard and Barbara Orr, Lisa Frankie, Mark and Deborah Garbrick, Aim Right Guns and Supplies, James and Arlene Clark. And a $20 donations from Bruce and Gail Ledford, Mike and Tanelli Trent, John and Dana Flaherty, Jesse and Alan Powell, Bill and Carolyn Morgan, Larry and Monica Brown, Travis and Holly Mattingly.
Excellent job, everybody. I think Kaysen's getting a little restless now, but it's understandable. I haven't been up that long.
Either that or he wants a granddaddy.
That's it.
In memory of her husband, Jack Dooley, and the Olin Chapman family, we have a $200 donation from Jane Dooley. In memory of their grandson, John Jacoby Hager, we have a $100 donation from Dickie and Pam Chapman. In memory of Tammy Ramsey from Barry Ramsey, we have a $100 donation. In memory of their grandparents, we have a $100 donation from James, Emily, and Whitley Ferguson. In memory of Jack Latondras and Neil Allen, We have a $100 donation from John Leslie, Delana, and Kaysen Wooldridge in memory of Jack, Kay Latondras, and Jack Joe. Jack Kay was my dad. Jack Joe was my son. We have a $100 donation from Rosemary and Randall Folden in memory of their parents, Mr. and Mrs. James Wooldridge and Mr. and Mrs. James W. Knott. We have a $100 donation from Tom and Lois Wooldridge. In memory of Jack Latondras and Neil Allen, we have a $100 donation from Louis and Dolores Latondras. We have a $100 donation from Marshall and Dolores Morgan in memory of their grandson, Philip Aaron Embry. We have a $100 donation from Heather, Amelia, and Colette Latondras in memory of Heather's husband and the girl's daddy, Jack Latondras. We have a $50 donation from Tabitha Folden in memory of Jack Latondras. We have a $50 donation from Tim Latondras in memory of Jack, Megan, and Neil. Their trip to Glory Land was just too early. In memory of Michael and Brian Butt from Karen and Tony Pittigo, we have a $50 donation. $50 from Jimmy and Judy Wingerfeld in memory of Hunter Mitchell. $50 from Darla Watts in memory of Shirley Chandler Meeks. We have $50 from Scott and Benita Finch in memory of Jack Latondras. We have a $50 donation in memory of Tammy Ramsey from William and Angie Bevel. We have a $50 donation from Tony and Jane Withington in memory of Gary Withington. And we have a $50 donation from Tony and Jane Withington in memory of Nick Ashley. We have a $25 donation from Norma Bowling in memory of Jack and Carol. We have a $25 donation from Adam and Aaron Pike in memory of Jack Latondras. We have a $25 donation from Danny Latondras in memory of Cricket Fackler. We have a $20 donation from Jim and Diane McCoy in memory of Damon McQuillan and Megan Haynes. And we have a $20 donation in memory of Glover Claycomb. Delana, Kaysen's big sister, saved up $8.31 in her piggy bank and donated that in memory of her Uncle Jack Latondras. And I guess we're about ready for a total. We would like to mention to the folks in our service area in the Hillgrove area, over on Fashee Hill and some of Highway 60. We did not make it to their homes yesterday evening. Dark caught us and we just had to get off the road. Dooley Road over in the Midway area was also not covered. So if there's anybody in any of those areas that has donations, if you'll contact one of us or the fire department, we'll be glad to come pick those donations up and get them passed along up here to the crusade. We're down almost $1,500 from last year, but we're very proud to present to the crusade $8,335.40.
All right. I know that wasn't easy for you.
That's all right. And we thank everyone out there who donated this money and dug in to help the crusade. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Louis. The Akron Volunteer Fire Department, $8,335.40. It's time for Das Boot. There we go. Thank you, guys. Back over to Doug Profit.
Thank you, Dave.